radio for all.
You are now live with the Humble Prince on Sahara FM Radio. Yeah. And we're back live with the Humble Prince, Sahara FM Radio. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, right now we have the callback segment, of course, with Toyosi Phillips and the superstar herself, Adeola. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Yeah. No, come on, be humble, man. You're the only reason we get all these views and everything. So we really appreciate it. Adeola, thank you so much for joining us as usual. Sure. We appreciate it. I just want to say, guys, that tonight's show is brought to you by the documentary Finding Fela, which is about Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Please go to their website, www.findingfela.com, for information on showtimes and ticket information. Great production. You guys will enjoy it, and we thank them for sponsoring our show tonight. But right now is the callback segment, guys. This is where we'd like to hear from you, the viewers, as we and listeners, as we chop up some topics. And the number to call is 646-559-6640 extension 3, and we'd like to hear from you. So where do we start, guys? Where do we start? Do we start with the $9.3 million in South Africa, or let's talk about the Boko Haram leader.
Abubakar Shekau?
Yes, we know that recently news broke that he was dead and he was killed. During the break we were talking that he's probably dead already. Yeah. But the person that that was presumed as him was actually not him. So
yeah, but
go ahead.
That person, I believe, is the person dead.
When you say that person, who are you talking about?
The person that has been putting up the videos on YouTube.
Right.
That's the impersonator.
As Abubakar Shekau.
Right.
I think he got killed last week, and the picture has been everywhere. And today, actually, I think the army confirmed that that person is dead. Now, is Abubakar Shekau himself dead or not? I don't know. What do you think?
There was a story today. They put up something today saying the Nigerian army insists that Shekau is dead. And then they put up pictures of a dead Shekau and a living Shekau. And there's this unique bump on his forehead. And they pointed to the bump.
This is,
They've been saying that he's dead for a long time.
So it's like both the real Abubakar Shekau and the impersonator
both
are both dead.
So let's hope so.
Let's hope so, and hopefully this will, kind of, once the head is off, I hope that,
Like recently, they've been really clamping down on Boko Haram in this past 1 week. I don't know if you guys have noticed. So many of them have surrendered. Several of them have been killed, and then they killed this guy as well, who's supposedly their leader. So it looks like there has been a change of, how do I say it? Since, I wouldn't say since the guy mentioned the sponsors, but just in the last 1 week.
You had to bring that up. You had to bring that up, Adeola.
Okay, just in the last 1 week. And I really, really appreciate the way they're handling the issue now. If they've done this, like some years ago, 12,000 people wouldn't have died.
That's what the count is up to now?
13,000 is the count, but I said 12. And from what I heard is that they were trying to take over Maiduguri as well, which is crazy. It's because they've taken over some places, and now they thought, I think they've become really, they're too bold and overconfident. If I should
they
say,
grew wings,
thinking that they could.
Right, and just like the Abuja Bring Our Girls Back family, Bring Back Our Girls family was just here. If that's the case, man, why haven't we found those girls?
And speaking of the girls, I don't know if you guys had yesterday the drama that happened.
Yeah.
Right.
The army said that some of the girls have been released, and journalists were publishing it, and then they said, that was a mistake.
On the story, that was an error.
That was I was like, how can you make a mistake with something like that?
Yeah.
A news that everybody has been looking forward to. And then you said,
a lot of people have interest in the story.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. And whoever released the story to the press should be fired.
Should have been fired, but I
don't think
like that will happen.
Things don't work like that in Nigeria.
Sorry, real quick, I just want to give a big shout out to Mr. Adekunle Lori, who's listening to us, and he's saying great segment. So thank you. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Adekunle.
Yeah, this is serious news. You can't just
say the girls have been found and then you say the girls have not been found.
Exactly. What are you doing?
Absolutely no sense.
Honestly, it's highly irresponsible of the country. Yeah. So it's just Can you imagine? And again, I know they don't like when we compare to Nigeria to the United States, but can you imagine if somebody did that in the United States? What would really happen?
First of all, I think
that you have to substantiate your information.
Yeah.
Before you just put it out there. This is something the whole world is looking forward to.
I don't think about 200 girls will be missing in the U.S. for more than 160 days.
Now I think it's day 163.
Yeah.
Right now.
It's really a shame, man. Yeah, but again, I don't want to say, to bring back our girls is not important. It is important, but I think the most important thing is to wipe out Boko Haram, and they could do it. Honestly,
yes.
We have the money. We have the, we just, it can be done.
And another ridiculous thing is, since the picture of the imposter came up,
right?
Cameroon has also been claiming glory that they were the ones that went to Nigeria.
I
was like,
I didn't.
They didn't say they went to Nigeria or they found him or Shekau was in Cameroon. Cameroon is at the border, right? So maybe he was there. Maybe they had a hideout there. Who knows?
Nigerian army denied it. They said, no, we did this. Cameroon did not do this. Right. And I'm like, this wouldn't have happened in the first place if we were not running to Cameroon for.
But I have a question. Right. Why would Cameroon come up with that?
Because we've been running to them anyway, and they've been fighting Boko Haram back by their border.
Okay.
So why wouldn't they claim it's something that our army should have handled? But because we did not handle it well, we were running to them. More than 500 Nigerian soldiers ran to Cameroon, remember?
Right.
And they surrendered all their weapons when they got to Cameroon. Cameroonian soldiers escorted them back to Nigeria.
What's the drama in Nigeria?
Their president announced on national radio that the Nigerian soldiers should be escorted back to their country, and they escorted them back to their country. After that, we heard about others that went to Cameroon for safety as well, and so they escorted them back to, like little kids, Wow. So why wouldn't they come up with something like that? They said they were the ones that killed the guy.
So right now, though, we can't really substantiate if the head of Boko Haram, Shekau, is dead or not. I don't know. I've been doing some research.
I think he died a long time ago, but I'm not sure.
When you say a long time ago,
which was why this guy
started
pretending. There was a time that he was injured by the soldiers. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, but so why can't they really substantiate? If he's dead, why can't they substantiate that? And if he's been dead, who's been feeling?
Because it was after that this one came up and started
acting like him.
Right. So. We'll see. Moving along. Let's we know that President Goodluck Jonathan is in town for the UN summit, whatever it is, and there was an interesting story that broke out on the SaharaReporters.com website about Highlands being fighting for cash, and they got arrested by the
NYPD.
By the NYPD, by the New York Police Department. So these are people. They said they were just like homeless people they hired. Real quick.
So what I know is, I don't know details of that.
I'm still gathering details.
What I know is someone had written a book, a biography of President Jonathan. You guys make sure you get your copies, by the way, because I'm sure
there was a release last night, right? Was
it was yesterday, because I'm sure you guys you're like dying to read it.
Right.
So it's a biography of President Jonathan.
Can you guys please be serious? This is the callback segment.
So yesterday was the launching of the book. This is huge. This is the biography of President Goodluck Jonathan.
Okay, I look forward to it. It might be a bestseller. You never know.
That was yesterday. Look at you. So it was at that event that, like what Sahara Reporters reported, supposedly happened at that event.
Right.
But one thing that I know is that the president did not show up, or his entourage.
Really?
As far as he's concerned, these are just some Nigerians supporting. He wasn't there.
He was supposed to. I saw all the advertising and everything. He was supposed to be there.
He didn't go.
Wow. Now I'm glad I didn't go to the event because I was invited.
He didn't go.
Wow.
There are all kinds of events that well-wishers will organize
just
for him.
Organize just for the hell of it.
And he wouldn't go. Like, I went to one, I think 2 years ago or something. They were all expecting the president. He didn't show up. That was like even in the middle of the night, like all night. the whole night. He didn't come. But anyway, all I know is he didn't show up there. But whoever organized the event, maybe they were looking for supporters or something.
So it's like
probably
they promised the supporters money. Like they promised them, I don't know, $50 or something, according to the website.
$50 each.
$50 each. And then
I wasn't there.
The people were now asking for their
so I wasn't there, but yeah. We heard about the people that were given $20 in Washington D.C. So this is huge. $50. That's like more than double of the ones. Whoever collected if you collected $20 in Washington D.C., you are so cheap. See your mates collecting 50.
Oh, look at you going into your going into get into your
keeping it real.
You've been cheated. You are so cheap. Look at your mates collecting $50.
That's crazy.
You are in the wrong business.
Everybody, look forward to the next episode of Keeping It Real, man. I think Zilla is definitely going to touch about that. Lastly, man, guys, we'd like to hear from you. Again, the number to call is 646-559-6640. Let's talk about this real quick. The $9.3 million saga with the Ayo Oritsejafor, what do you call it? Smuggling jet for arms. I don't even know what to call it anymore, but you're not allowed to take that amount of money into South Africa.
Yeah.
Right.
Into any country.
Well, I think if we allowed, if it was like an official.
If it was declared.
Right,
exactly.
it was declared. Right.
But they said the money was found in 2 black plastic bags.
And $100 bills.
100.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. $9.3 million.
The only update that I know about that is that the money has not been frozen by South Africa.
Okay, I just read today that the money was frozen.
Now it has been frozen.
It has been frozen.
The money is not frozen, which means it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Which also means it is helping the South African economy.
Oh, of course. Look at that embarrassment. South Africa is freezing our money.
And they're using our money to build their economy now.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
We just gave them $9.3 million.
And before they'll release that thing, because they said they are doing their criminal investigations and stuff. So that thing is not going to be released in a while.
They would make their profit before. This is like somebody just dashing them 9.3. They would make their profit before. And the ridiculous thing is that's how Nigeria's money is being frozen everywhere.
Abacha,
you know how many millions of dollars are frozen here in the U.S. The Abacha stole. It's helping American economy.
The UK as well.
I think about $200 million or something.
Right.
It's helping American. They still have the money. Nigeria's money in the UK, they weren't stolen by
What about now in the UK? Yeah.
That
and
was
all those properties.
All the property, everything.
They found like stack of money in like closets and stuff like that. Bags filled with money.
That's the money they use for thank you for coming.
All of that has been frozen. And that's how they keep freezing Nigeria's money.
We're not even talking about the Swiss accounts. What about those?
They don't freeze in Switzerland.
Switzerland has the most lenient.
Yeah, that's why they all hide the money.
Maybe I'll also open my own Swiss account.
I need to have a Swiss account.
That's what I'm saying. But can you imagine how much money's in there?
Yeah, that we don't know about.
Please, you don't even want to go there.
Yeah, we need to freeze that.
You don't even want to go there. The amount of money over there.
But Nigerians, though, I don't think it's a Nigerian thing. I think people.
It's not just Nigeria.
Well, it's not just
all corrupt officials have accountants. They all have Swiss accounts.
Right. So, just an update to. I don't know if this was you guys heard about this, but recently, a journalist did tweet that he said the Boko Haram says that Abubakar Shekau is alive and well.
Yeah, I saw that on Sarah Reporters as well.
Exactly.
So that's why I said I really don't know.
Right.
But
so that was
I'm not sure if you guys. I'm trying to change the talk.
Go ahead. We're gonna wrap up soon anyway.
But did you guys did you hear about the journalist, the Premium Times journalist that said that TB Joshua gave them 750,000 naira?
No, I had 50,000 naira.
50,000 each. So he gave a total of 750,000.
Right.
Naira.
Yeah.
Is it naira or dollar?
Naira.
I thought it was naira. Yeah.
That he said to fuel their cars. I mean, they drove from a
50,000 naira, really?
They didn't have fuel to go back.
They didn't have fuel to go back. That's a Christian man.
They came by faith that the man of God will feel their car going back.
I'm sorry I'm laughing this hard, but honestly.
See, the thing is, if they came to visit him and he took them out and then he gave them money.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not saying it's right or not right, but that is different. If they came to visit him, but they came here to write a story about what happened.
Exactly.
And he's at fault because he had extra floors on a building that was not approved. And then he gave them money.
But let me ask you something. What building, laws do we have? Did he go to anybody before he put it?
Of course.
Are they enforced?
The government said that they were not aware of the 4 extra floors added to the building.
Yeah,
it was meant to be 2-story
So
with the foundation
why
of
didn't they
2-story.
enforce it before? Why they just enforcing it after the fact?
They didn't know about it. As far as
it's
they're
like
concerned.
when you get clearance for 2 floors, you build your 2 floors, and you tell them, okay, I built my 2
I'm
floors.
sure they had
And he has the foundation of
come on,
2-story.
They had, I mean, the inspectors see those buildings all the time.
Who are the inspectors who see the buildings? Do those people
I
actually
don't
go
know.
Exactly,
check?
that's what I'm
But
saying.
all I
So
know
it's
is-
free for all. He could do whatever he wants.
All I know is
Exactly.
they committed the crime in adding 4 extra floors to a building
Someone
Can
should
he-
that was
actually
meant to be
somebody should actually
2-story.
be suing. Someone
That's
should
what I'm
And
saying,
that's
but what kind of-
that's like a time bomb
Right.
that eventually exploded.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know that something like this would eventually happen. It's like knowingly and intentionally endangering the lives of people.
Yeah. Unbelievable. But you know.
Yeah,
we'll see how this, we'll see how this
giving
turns
the
out.
journalist money thing.
That's bribery,
you know,
straight up.
I don't know. That's you. saying
No,
it's
I
bribery.
think it is. You know,
that
that's a conflict of
Toyosi
interest.
said it was
that
for
bribery?
gas for
Yeah,
them
give
to
me
buy
a break, man.
fuel.
That's a conflict of interest right there. You went there to do your job, to interview and to give accurate reporting on what happened. So you, exactly.
So you take
And,
it and still give accurate reports.
We'll
When
see
they
how
were
that pans
talking,
out.
at some point he said, "So what are you going to write now?"
Did he say that?
Yeah, at some
That's what
point
I
there's
read.
the audio. The audio is out there.
Yes.
At
Oh,
some
yeah,
point, he
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"So what are you going to write now?" I don't know if he's talking about, okay, now that I've given you money, or maybe it's just.
What do you
because
think?
So he told them not to report, not to say much about the people
Right.
that
People
were
that
dead,
died.
but to focus
You know,
more
hold a
on.
second. This phone has been ringing. Sorry.
Oh. He
just
told
sort of-
them to focus more on
the
the people who
survivors.
survived
Right.
rather than the people who died. And some of them were still like, "Boy, you need to read a statement or something." And then he said, "So what are you going to write now?"
Wow.
So I don't know if he's referring to the money or not.
Yeah, sorry, man. You're live with the Humble Prince. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Joe. How you doing, Olu?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. I'm calling from Brooklyn. Just want to let you guys know that you're doing a great job.
Okay, thank you so much. I wish you didn't give my government on the air, but that's fine. Thank you so much.
I know you. You don't know me, but I know you.
Okay.
You sound like a stalker.
know
man.
you.
I know you too. As a matter of fact, I'm watching your ass right
We-
now. I'll call you back, man. You mean I know you don't know me?
It reminds me of
Yeah.
damages that was
But guys, sorry, man. The guys, sorry, but let me go to their Facebook page and see what people are saying right now.
Okay.
Inshallah, I think the military.
They say
They said
that?
Shakau's. They said he's still alive. He's not dead. Right, guys. Sorry, that's my fault, man. The phones are down. But guys, thank you for a fantastic callback segment again. That was a great discussion. and
Oh,
we'll
by
see-
the way,
yes,
Mr.
please,
President went to visit TB Joshua because of what happened.
Right, but he couldn't go to the girls and everything. I heard he was supposed to go to Germany to see Buhari.
And he promised that
Right.
they
To
would
see Babangida.
investigate.
Babangida, sorry.
He did. He went yesterday. I
He
mean,
did?
The day before yesterday, they were in London. That's where Babangida is, right?
No,
Germany.
Babangida is in Germany, as I heard.
Really?
IBB.
Babangida is old, though. He's like 74.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he went there and promised that they will investigate. And a lot of people are upset that are you supposed to talk about we will do investigation or you're supposed to talk about why didn't you follow the rule of. And people are also upset that how come he went to TB Joshua with all the other tragedies that have happened across the country, like in
And they
Kano,
have every
he's
right to
never
be.
been-
Right.
So, but some people are saying that maybe it's a campaign strategy that
What
election is
would
coming
be
up.
the
Yeah,
biggest?
I don't know.
Don't you think it would be a good campaign strategy to go at least? I mean, just like those people were here, show some more interest and support for the bring back our
Yeah.
girls. Right. Right. Go ahead. We have to wrap up. Go
So
ahead.
the next elections is next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are the contestants?
Mr.
other
Like, who are
President
the-
is the only PDP
No, I
candidate.
think did
The
somebody
candidates.
right, but the other
Atiku.
can
the
I
only
think,
candidate
for
for
PDP.
Yeah,
No, I'm
PDP
saying-
said they only want him.
Right.
Which doesn't really make much sense. But who are the people?
It does.
How many people do we have now? Like,
Abubakar also declared yesterday.
Yeah, he declared yesterday. I know
Abubakar, same Abubakar?
Yeah.
Like Abubakar that was president before?
That was vice president.
Vice president.
Right. Yeah.
With Obasanjo.
Yes.
So we're recycling. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
about.
And I think Buhari is also running.
I don't know who the candidates, man.
Has Chris Okotie come out?
Atiku Abubakar, yeah.
Chris Okotie, really?
No, Chris Okotie is every 4 years. Chris Okotie is a constant.
I'm not as well. Anyway,
yeah.
Guys, thank you so much, man. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to be joined by Nena Ungu and Unique Mac. And we're going to have a Humble Prince Roundtable. We're going to be talking about cuffing season. Do you guys know what cuffing season means?
No,
cuffing?
We don't, and it's fine.
Well,
quickly, sorry, I want to say happy birthday, Dara. I love you. Sorry.
Happy birthday to who?
Oludara.
Hey, Oludara.
Happy birthday in advance, Mimi. Mimi's birthday is tomorrow.
Who is Oludara?
Oludara is my friend.
Okay. Guy or girl?
Girl.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
You never know. We'll be right back, guys.
Now back the country take the walk, so you don't put everybody for reverse.